Hi everyone, I want to show you how you can use Zoom to live stream to Facebook. You can do it to YouTube as well, and in fact many other things, including things like Hopin and Crowdcast, for which you would use something called RTMP. And I've got a video for that. I've got a video on how you can Zoom to YouTube, and I think if you've seen this one you'll also get the idea of how to stream to YouTube as well. So I'm going to show you here specifically for doing it on Facebook. So one of the things that I'm doing is I'm actually using my camcorder to connect here, so I can use that camera, but you can use the webcam in here. And the reason you might want to plug in another camera is that you might just want better quality. It might be a conference, seminar, event, concert, something like that. And you want to be able to zoom in and maybe move the camera because it's on a tripod or something like that. So to connect it to the computer, I'm actually using this thing called the Camlink 4K. I've got a link for this below, but basically it's an HDMI in here. So any camera with an HDMI, and it should have clean HDMI as well. I've got a video for that. Anything I'm talking about here, I've got the video links below, and I'm also going to do a little video on Facebook about photographing in the snow, which is, as you can see, it's been snowing out there. So I've got some tips for that. So HDMI in here, and then you've got the USB over here, and you can use a USB-C adapter if you've got a computer that does that, such as a MacBook, MacBook Pro, and so on. So that plugs in, and then it will appear as a camera in Zoom. But before you do that, what you need to do is make sure that your Zoom is set up. Now, this doesn't work for the free version of Zoom, so it has to be a paid-for version. And then when you log into your account here on the website, you can see that there's settings. I've clicked on that already. And in Meeting Advanced, just here, if I click on that, I can now scroll down and you'll see it's got this option, allow live streaming of meetings, and it's switched on. That is on there. And you can see I've ticked all of these because I might want to use any one of them. And this custom live streaming service is the one that you would use for the other things that I mentioned, such as Hopin. And Hopin is popular, but it's not the only one that you have there. So with that on, I can now go into Zoom. Now in Zoom, as I said, you can just use your normal webcam that's in the computer. But what I've done is where you've got your microphone, where it says mute, and you've got the arrow here, you'll see that the microphone I'm using is going through the camera, the Camlink 4K adapter, which I've got here. Now it might be a different adapter. You might be using the A10 Mini or many other video capture options. And the A10 Mini is great. I use one of those as well. It would be coming up as Blackmagic device on here, and that would allow me to mix multiple cameras. So another option for you there. On the camera side, I can then, where it says stop video, next to it, I've got the Camlink 4K as well. So you just need to choose the camera. You can switch cameras as well during your streaming or Zoom call or whatever it is. So I did start a meeting. Here I am already in a meeting. So now I need to stream it to Facebook. So how do I do that? Well, down in the bottom here where it's got more, click on those three dots and you can see live on Facebook. So let's click on that. You can see I've got the other options here, such as YouTube and the custom live streaming. So let's go live on Facebook. And it's going to go to the browser. I'm going to change this to say photography, in snow. Where do I want this to go? I'm going to share it on my, if I choose a page, let's choose a page. And I'm going to go to Shop by Schwartz here. That's my page that I want to use for this. That's the one that I kind of use for my professional work. I could put in a description over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share some tips on how to do photography in the snow. So just one thing, when you start this, it's going to tell you that it's going to start streaming. And by the time it tells you that it's ready, it's already started. So don't start saying anything before that, which you might not want people to hear. So just be aware that when you press go live, just be ready, okay? And I'm going to do that right now. And you can see it's preparing to live stream the meeting. I should just be looking at the camera right now, ready to go. And any moment now, it will be ready. And it says it's done. So, hi everyone. It's snowing here in London, well, right across the UK actually. Back here in Zoom, if I now want to stop this, and it's the same as if I was doing it to YouTube or to another service, at the top of the screen, it says Facebook with an arrow next to it. Click on that, press stop. Okay, so that's how you stream out to Facebook. I've cut out the tutorial here because you don't need to see it here, but if you want to know about photography in the snow and exposure compensation and things like that I talked about, it's in the link below. Hopefully that was useful. As I said, I've got another one here for YouTube and another one that you can use for things like Hopin, Crowdcast, or anything that uses RTMP. Thanks for watching. If you do like this, please do like, share and subscribe. Now, at the time of recording this, I've got nearly 500 videos on there about tech, filmmaking, photography, live streaming, Zoom, you name it. Hopefully there's something out there for you. Stay safe, and if you are in the UK at the moment, or anywhere where it's really cold, stay warm.